That is some dramatic menu music. Hi, I'm Pycythe, and this is First Autumn Leaves, a mission from the Alliance Ashes campaign by Tuwnew. Let's check it out. During the Second War, Thoris Trollbane, King of Stromgard, leads personally his soldiers across Alterac foothills to reach capital city through the mountains. We have arrived near Alterac foothills. That guy looks cool, but where are the Alteraki? Orcs, sir? The scout tower looks abandoned, not pillaged by those filthy orcs. We have to continue our journey. Something is odd here. All right. Good start. We've got a scout tower. We've got some barricades and crates. Barricades usually don't have things in them, but crates do. We've got Thoris Trollbane as our hero. He has the horned helmet. Forged for battle, Thoris wears this helmet whenever he goes to battle. It inspires fear in foes and courage in allies, embodying the might of ancient warrior kings. Gives 4 strength and 2 armor. That's pretty good. Storm's Wrath gives 75% damage to nearby allied units. Let's verify that. Wow, that is good. That is a really good ability. Cleaving attack, 55%, and Warrior's Instinct. Attacks have a 50% chance to do double damage and a chance to block attacks. And the ultimate is Avatar. This hero seems really strong. This guy's a boss. Captain Mason is a guy. We've got some footmen. We've got upgrades that aren't researched, which suggests to me that we're going to be doing a macro section. We've got archer guys. Headshot. Deal extra damages by targeting the head. Is this an activated ability? These guys are going to get defend. It looks like they are just footmen. We've got archers. We've got priests who... Oh, that is not heal. That is sparkles, which is fairy fire. So we're going to need to get to master training to get healing. Works, sir. From the Blackrock and Stormreaver clans, it looks like. Let's rip them up. That armor debuff plus our insane damage is going to be really good. How could they bypass Alteraki defenses? Well, don't know. It might have something to do with the fact that all of these are scout towers and haven't been upgraded to have any actual attacks. Now we've got the Blackrock and Twilight's Hammer clan. Looks like that is a normal ogre mage. Footman taking a lot of heat here. Unfortunately, we can't heal our individual guys. Yorks control this pass. More of them could be coming from there. Defend this position. Okay, so we need to sit here for a little bit. Investigate the area, defend the pass. Thoris has to survive. Oh, so maybe we're going to have a constant rush of guys from back here. Oh, I would have preferred to keep that unit alive, but... Thalavi, it's a footman. They're very weak. Oh, I can't progress. I guess I just sit here. Next group. Let's throw the buff back up. Let's pull back this damaged guy. And let's hold and hold and hold. Necrolite. Spell list thing says Firebolt. I don't know if it's actually Firebolt. That seems like something a Necrolite would have additional spells to. Let's go check these crates while we wait for the next group to show up. Pearl of Healing. Just what I needed. Okay, Unholy Frenzy, that hurts. Looks like there's a Spear Thrower, which does a lot of range damage. I am hemorrhaging guys here. Okay, we have defended the pass. This pass is clear for now. We should continue. Let's leave the injured guys behind so we can find a source of healing other than this scroll. Since with the scroll, I want to get as many guys as possible with it. Or scout towers. What's in here? A scroll of regeneration. Okay, this I actually think I do want to just pop here. Let's push forward. And that is an ogre warrior. This guy looks pretty beefy. Definitely not a vanilla ogre, which is good. The vanilla ogre stats are kind of underwhelming, considering that, ogre. You'd think an ogre would have cool stats. Got some guys here. Let's pop the buff as soon as Firebolt wears off. I guess we do know for sure what spell the Warlocks actually have, because they clearly are casting Firebolt. Get this footman out of here. Another group of orcs. We should stop them from this pass. So we have to defend this too. That's great. Okay, I cannot lose the priests. Let's pull back. Let's pull back. Purple lasts for ages, and unfortunately I can't really do anything about it because I have no dispels anywhere. I might just be screwed already because I've just hemorrhaged so many guys from bad micro. Keeping footmen alive is an adventure. Pain. Oh, we're not done defending. Great. Rally everyone together and go. I think we gotta hit the scroll now to save this footman at least. These bowmen don't do very much damage. Definitely not the kind of damage I'd expect from, say, a Night Elf Archer. Unfortunately, since Thoris's buff lasts forever and it's his only spell, I don't have very much to do with him. Okay, 2 passes down. There are way too more orcs for this to be an accident. I assume you mean way too many orcs. Please tell me there isn't a 3rd pass. Huh, okay. Right's road leads directly to Lordaeron through Vandermar. The left leads to Alterac City. We should go this way. So, since this is the wrong way, let's go this way. I want to investigate the wrong way. Looks like there's no orcs so far. What's in this section of the map? Okay, so there's a bunch of guys defending a gold mine. I don't want to fight this with my current army. I assume this is going to eventually be my expansion. I really like the choice of custom models for this action. It feels very coherent. And I like the red aesthetic. Main quest completed. Alterac Foothills. I hope these Alteraki have good explanations for everything. King Trollbane. It's an honor to meet you in person. I am... Lieutenant, are you aware of orcs wandering in your lands, bypassing your outposts freely and without any resistance? Orcs moving freely. Are you sure of what you... We fought them near your abandoned watchtowers. Well, we strictly follow King Paranold orders and are simply focusing on more important targets. Nonsense. I require to see General Hoth at once. General Hoth is currently, as King of Stromgarde and as General of the Alliance of Lordaeron, I order you to bring me to General Hoth immediately. As you wish. You may stay here while I seek for him. Captain, set up us a base and call for reinforcement. Gaylord, I don't like any of this. Stay prepared for works. Okay, we've got a base. Let's get the keep upgrade. To get faster, I can... Oh, and it looks like all my units from the previous section are gone. I've just got a new army now. Okay, I want to rush for Healing Wave. I think I'm going to feel way more comfortable fighting once I've got it. But for now, let's rally together. Get Bowman, who really squishy thanks to that heavy armor. Got a Sorcerer, which has Fire Burst. Let's turn that on and can get Firebolt and Polymorph. Got a Knight of Arathor, which appears to be a knight. This makes a bunch of guys. We're going to have to check out those units later. Let's get Defend. And got a Trade House. That's good. That's a good source of items. Let's roll to the right. And see we can link back up with where we were previously. General Hoth's army. Hostile. General Hoth sends his regards. Of course, I leave the base and shit like this happens. Traitors, sir, traitors. Alterac betrayed the Alliance. Well, I guess now I don't need to pretend not to know that happened. Bloody mongrels, I can't believe Hoth ordered this attack. We have to find him first. So our main quest is to find General Hoth. General Hoth is an old rival of King Thoris. For decades, they both led their troops against each other to claim Hillsbrad foothills for their own kingdom. But their old rivalry is not as strong as their mutual respect. They would never start a fight under the banner of the Alliance. Well, under the banner of the Alliance is doing a lot of work today. And these cavaliers are made of paint. Okay, this seems like... Ooh, Ring of Regeneration, that's cool. But yeah, this seems like a case for me to buy some Scrolls of Healing from that merchant. I think that's going to be really useful for patching up my army. Especially since we are apparently under attack from a different direction already. Let's get a Shield Master. Let's find out what that unit does, and let's start getting more lumber harvesting so we can push towards getting castle. So, the Storm Reaver clan. Let's run down here a bit and have a little bit of a look at what's going on. Are there still soldiers here? Looks like there aren't, so I should be able to go back through there and get an expansion. I just don't know if I am confident doing that right now. So, Shield Master. This is way better than a Footman, and is eventually going to get bashed. This seems like a really good line unit to have. Combines the best characteristics of a Footman with not a Footman. As in, it has the defend of a footman and the stats of a good unit. Let's get our iron forged swords and let's sit here and wait. I don't feel confident pushing out right now because we have very little in the way of actual forces. I don't feel like I have a coherent army right now. I feel like I have a stack of dudes. Once I get that healing online, we'll be in much better shape. Speaking of which, I should get a lumber mill so this castle goes up faster. My lord, we have located General Hoth on a hill nearby. He seems unaware of our clash, though. Interesting. Surrender or we will have to crush you, Strawmies. Strawmies? Doris Trollbane, how dare you attack me? How dare you betray the Alliance? Sir, as more Alterac forces are surrounding us, I took initiative to ask for reinforcements. They need our assistance to clear a base for them to establish theirs. Destroy the Alterac Vanguard base and we can get an ally. Cool, 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 cool. Now, what do we do here? Let's get Avatar. Not the flashiest ability, but hopefully it'll help. It's going to take so long before I get good healing. I guess I'm just going to run out with Thoris here and scout. Reinforcements from the Alliance are here. Oh, that is good. I'm very much in favor of that happening. So we've got Elf Swordsmen. We've got Rangers, which are just guy with bow. Got a Far Strider, which can heal things. I would love that. And we've got a Priest, which can also heal things. That is exactly what I needed. Now let's get our Mage Tower. And we need to start getting more farms, too. Oh, it's orcs. So, do these have a base in the back, or are we just going to be perpetually harassed by orc spawns? Because I'm suspecting these might be spawned in. Farstrider, despite looking rangery, appears to be melee, which is a bit of a shame since it means the unit's going to get into melee combat and get in trouble and probably die eventually. But let's move it to our melee group. We can make archers now. We can make a catapult. We're going to want that for the attack. Just banking up gold. Let's start getting more and more farms. And once this mage tower goes up, start researching priest adept training. After the next time we get attacked, I think we should go and try to get something done. Catapult 1, let's go. Knights of Arathor, we can make gun towers. We can get a troll hunter. Let's find out what that does. Our castle is up, and we've got 20 seconds left on Priest Adept. Healing wave grows ever closer to a reality. Let's get archery upgrade. Okay, so that is a melee spellcaster unit, which can ensnare, taunt, and warrior's focus. Okay, this seems very micro-intensive. Might be good as like my long-term line unit, but I kind of like the Shield Master's combination of defend and being a very fire and forget type unit. Now let's get Priest Master training. And we're almost there. So where's the next attack timing from the enemy? It feels like it's been a while. Maybe I should just leave my base. That seems like... Huh. Optional quest prevention. Do not destroy any production building of General Hoff's army. Do not escalate conflict by destroying their bases. War within the Alliance must be prevented. So we've got General Hoff's guys coming here. That is a Conjurer. I'm going to take that fact that it says it has slow at face value. Let's push forward. And let's hit the button. Dang it, I didn't get all of my line units in there. That's bad. Alright, we got 4 Alliance reinforcements, mortars, rifles, dwarf guys, and a bear rider. Good stuff. And now that we've been attacked, let's push out and see if we can take out Brown. We've got a big army that's like a good opportunity to go. And also, let's go ahead and pick up Orb of Slow and a couple of scrolls from here to supplement our force. And I'm going to get the knockout upgrade as well. Oh, never mind. We have to clean up this. We've got Random Orc. It's my favorite enemy. In the long term, we might need to tower that area so that we don't have to deal with Random Orc. Random Orc seems like an unpleasant experience. Okay, now let's push and see if we can take out Brown. I don't think we need Sorcerer upgrades. I'm going to go ahead and get Masonry, so my buildings will be able to survive when we inevitably get flanked trying to do stuff. Alright, where's the path forward? My hand kind of hurts. That's not ideal if we're going into a fight like this. But I'll live. Looks like there are significant guys. Let's drop Healing Wave. And was that the only Healing Wave I had in stock? That's not ideal. Let's hit Avatar. Let's hit Healing Scroll. Artillery, make sure to aim down those towers. Let's hit the button again. And let's throw out some Healing Waves. We have got to get rid of these towers so we can bust into the space. Why is this mortar in range of the cannon tower? That is unoptimal. And it would appear that we managed to lose both the Healing Wave guys. Or, oh, they're fine, they just don't have the mana for Wave. Let's make more Priests. Let's make more Shield Masters, since they seem so stat efficient. And let's start taking down this barracks. Pop the Healing Scroll again. Really glad I could get those into play. Looks like this base is pretty broken. but can't count it out until it's out. That seems like a lightning shield. I don't want that anywhere near my units. Let's focus down the next barracks. Try to keep our backline guys out of trouble. Reinforcements from the Alliance are here, and not a moment too soon. We've got knights, and we've got crossbowmen, which have fire arrows. Cool. Really feels like those fire arrows should be autocast because, or initially autocast because it's not a downside to having them on autocast. And now that we've taken out the barracks, I think it's the moment to start aiming down that keep. Let's take out this base for good. And let's start making guard towers. I see a random orc has arrived. Well, hopefully they won't do too much damage before I have a chance to get back. Let's cast the bus spell again. And oh, General Hoff's army is here. Great. So at this rate, it is seeming like we need to actually just fall back and clean the stuff out of our base. So let's bring this group back. Let's bring this group back. Let's send this guy out in front and see if we can stall. I assume the artillery can clean up everything here. Let's flare for scouting. That looks annoying. Now let's clean these guys out. Ooh, Thoris has made it to level 7. That's good. That means we can get even more power on this Storm's Wrath ability, which seems really good. It is a powerful ability. So we can quickly clean that stuff up, and then we can get rid of the Warlock from the back of my base. And now we wait. So I want to not attack in this direction because that's where General Hoth's guys are. And I want to spam out some healing waves to patch everyone up. We keep losing farms. I have got to lose fewer farms. Let's build some tower spam for the random works problem. And let's see if the artillery can finish off this base. I want to see what the gunpowder does, so let's research this gun tower. Fires at high speed, but with slightly reduced damage. Okay. And our final target with the artillery should be this tower, and then we should get our ally. Optional quest completed. Slick. Pearlyon has arrived. King Trollbane, I've come as fast as I could when I learned of Altrak's treason. Give me assistance while I establish my base. Your help is much appreciated, young lad. Hurry up. I hope this can hold, because I don't really feel like running over there. So our goal is to get to here. Let's get these gunner towers, and let's get this thing, which makes the tower munitions ricochet. Sure, why not? So, no General Hoff production buildings should be destroyed. What else can we do about that guy, then? Because I assume this base is going to go hostile once we attack or encounter or whatever General Hoth. Once we do whatever we're going to do to that man. Peralion is getting set up. Looks like Town Hall, Barracks, Lumber Mill, Altar. Everything's going well. And towers are here too. So, should I go all the way back here and take this? I think after the next wave from General Hoth, we'll go clear out the expansion so that we have access to an expansion if we really need it. And oh, how convenient. It's the next wave from General Hoth. So these knights seem to be non-animal war training knights. They also... Wait, knights are leather armor units? Interesting. Colonel Cavden. I guess the orange base activated. Let's go and clear out that expansion location. I'm assuming Turalian can handle this mess. Then again, Turalian seems to be drunk. Does not seem to understand the counterplay for what appears to be a modified BBV. And let's get... So does the charge ability here count as animal war training for my knights? Shrapnel Storm, I can make my gunner towers even better. Yeah, sure, hit me. Okay, there we go. Turalian is fine. Looks like we've just got our melee guys here so far. I'm going to wait for the rest of the army to make it before I actually make my move here. Or the artillery could just pull the enemies. Hit the button. And with the power of Healing Wave... Oh, we've been outflanked. That's annoying. Thankfully, if you look at it the other way, outflanking is just divide and conquer. It's just a matter of perspective. Let's tower this area, and eventually it will expand to that. I assume that the waves from here will be what's threatening that expansion, so I want to get the towers up first, and then get the expo. Meanwhile, Turalian is getting rushed by even more guys. It seems like we might need to actually bail Turalian out of this. Like, come on, this paladin is farming his guys for XP. Embarrassing. On the bright side, Turelian does have all of this production going now, but still, this defensive effort seems a bit half-baked. I am a bit worried about General Hoth attacking me while I'm doing this, but also I have all of these towers I can bait General Hoth's guys into if I have to. I'm glad these guys are attacking into Turelian instead of me. Means I can just fight with my ally and be straightforward and win. I'm so sorry, Thoris. We have no choice. Well, I have a choice. Hit this. You have choice, Trand. It's bravery you lack of. Join me instead. Ah, I serve my king and my kingdom, Thoris. Let's go for more priests. In the name of value. Tower, tower, tower. And once you've got 6 towers, we'll go for the actual base. Oh, look, it's General Hoth's guys. Let's grab this shield master and pull them into the towers. Hello, everyone. Do you like gun? Do you like it when gun bounce? Okay, the towers don't seem to actually be doing very much. Interesting that General Hoff's guys are still at 0-0. I guess we should be prioritizing upgrades really hard to hammer home that advantage. And now that we're here, let's push and see if we can do something about General Hoth. And as for this group, we super can't afford a town hall. You know what we can't afford? This. Which is kind of like a town hall if you squint. And let's put this guy on repair duty. It's a shame the peasants don't have auto-cast repair. That's a feature that I really like on my peasants. It looks like Turelian is pushing. Barely. It's vague, it's half-baked. I'll take it. King Trollbane, you have to surrender now. How about you surrender to the Alliance, Colonel? I won't betray my king. Well, your king betrayed you, your people, and your whole kingdom by letting the orcs a free way towards capital city. Oh, look, speaking of orcs. Okay, heal, 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 heal. Healing wave is the key to a good and happy life. This ability is so balanced. Oh, and Thoris goes all the way to 8. That's cool. But I doubt the enemy would agree with that particular assessment of the situation. Aiden Paranold. Paranold, you will pay for your treason. Ah, Thoris, always muscles before brain. You can't understand what I am doing. Can you understand what I am doing? I'm putting you in a cage. So how do we get to General Hoth anyway? With difficulty, it would seem. I guess maybe we're supposed to be going over there instead of doing this. Since this seems pretty official and big. What's over here? I can see the base. I should probably do the responsible thing and push into the base. What's over here? Oh, Paranold's Fist. Let's get sword upgrades. What? Oh, I'm out of position. I'm going to Avatar just so things stop stunning him. Okay, this area seems really annoying to push into. I'm going to fall back. We're due for... Wow, think of the devil. Yeah, we're due for this. And we should get a gun tower, and we should actually build that town hall that I came all the way out here to do. So if I mortar this... Okay, so there's a clear path to a General Hoth that doesn't involve going through base. That's where I'm supposed to be going. Meanwhile, Turalian has a big attack wave going, but I'm really beat up right now, so I don't think I can necessarily go with that. Let's get some shield masters and catapults. And reinforced leather armor. That is a large and intimidating base. I should be going with this attack, huh? How's this going? Oh, it seems like Rallian is getting cleaned up already. Maybe I should just stay home then. I guess the big question in my mind is, what is General Hoth going to get there? It could be good for us and it could be bad for us. Either way, I should build another barracks for good luck. Get 2 more scrolls of healing for good luck. And this isn't production, so Get the... Oh, I'm still low on lumber. Perpetual Warcraft free mode. I don't think attacks come from directions other than this one, so let's just push forward. And see if we can break through this position. Let's see what the defense force does. I assume this is going to pull in the defense force and cause a whole big mess. Because that's about my luck. Maybe these aren't the same faction, though. And then up here, it looks like an actual base. So this is the thing I'm supposed to not attack. Let's just push up in this direction, then. Time to explore the hill. Executioners, Cavaliers, Spadassin? What is a Spadassin? Oh no, orcs. The orcs really aren't putting any effort into this, are they? And as we continue up the hill, we meet our worst enemy. Four guys. Oh shit. I don't have anything for that. It's time to leave. Time to go. So the new plan is we sit here for 45 seconds. Oh, and General Hoff's army has helpfully flanked me. General Hoff required no disruption. Go away. I have to meet him. Let me pass or else. Force me to use my magic against you, King Trollbane. Good magic. Let's shoot all of the mages here. Can clean up this attack wave pretty quickly. Now let's just chug this so we can grab that Orb Corruption. Stacking orbs isn't optimized, but I've had worse ideas. Looks like Terralion is danger. I guess we're going to have to swing up there once we're done here. Let's hit the button. What is this ability called? Storm's Wrath. Okay, maybe someday I'll call it that instead of the button. Maybe. We're almost there. We're almost to General Hoth. And then maybe... Oh, main quest completed. Optional quest completed. General Hoth. King Trollbane, what's the meaning of this? Why have you ordered your troops to attack me? What? I never ordered such a thing, you fool. How dare you accuse me of this? Several Alteraki forces attacked us, General. Troops you command. Your own troops attacked the Alliance while orcs are moving by hundreds through your hills, and you are saying you don't know any of this? Enough, Thoris. I think I understood. King Perinold told us of a new strategy, as he said, to protect our kingdom. As you know, even if I tried to prove otherwise, we are not as powerful as the others. You allied the orcs. No, I would never do such a thing. We were ordered to prioritize more important targets, giving free access to orcs across the mountains. In exchange, they would let our kingdom free. I tried to reason him. Hoth, my old friend, this is far more than just giving them free access to your borders. They will reach capital city and take them by surprise. I am sorry, Thoris. I couldn't betray my king. By obeying to this treacherous underling king, you are betraying your kingdom, your people, and our alliance. I know. Help me, old friend. I know what I have to do. Let me assist you. Okay, General Hoth, certified good dude, apparently. I will not betray my people, Thoris, but neither will I kill my king. I can only busy his loyal forces. I don't think I want these items. Main quest discovered. King and King. Destroy Perinold's base. What's up here? A road. What's over here? Okay, we need to rush over there and deal with Turalian. Meanwhile, General Hoff's army is here. Turalian is losing, so it's time to move. It's a shame we can't get TPs from here. That would be really useful for getting my troops to move around this battlefield. Now, what's that headshot do? That's not the I wanted. Get Bowman. This is a long road. Oh, wait, why are we going around this way? Let's just pull everyone back to our base and figure it out from there. Oh, no. Oh, this is bad. Come on, Turalian, we're coming. God, I wish I had Town Portal. General Hawk, you going to do anything? Oh, and of course there's even more guys here. Yeah, that's cool. That's great. Can I even win this fight once I get here? Hey, guys, come on, look at me. Oh no, it's lightning shield. Lord, we've located an Emerald Orc general near the first pass. If we strike him down, they might stop their assault. Bigger problems right now, man. Alterac is our priority. We will see if we have time. Okay, Turalian's back. That's good. Just need to push into the space. What aura does he have? Devotion? Any aura is good right now. Let's spam healing onto Turalian. Oh, and there's even more guys moving in as enemy reinforcements. Keep going. Let's keep going. We've got to kick these guys out of our base, our allies' base, our best friend's base. Rallian is getting leveled up. Looks like General Hoth is pushing in. That's good. I'd like to see that. Looks like we've successfully repulsed this attack. That was looking really dicey there for a bit. I'm going to drop save here. And should we just push with Hoth at this point? Or should we stick with Turalian and see if he can rebuild? I feel like I want to tempo things down. Then again, Hoth really just seems to have Hoth and nothing else at this point. Okay, just get rid of that lightning shield. General Hoth's army has lost cohesion at this point. And what we have here, Headshot. I wish this ability had a description beyond Headshot, but it seems I'm out of luck. Well, I've always been more of a center mass person anyway. So next time either of our allies attacks, I think we go with them and try to break one of these bases down. Let's flare this just to see what's going on. It's just a Fountain of Mana. All right. And Thoris is level 10. Congratulations. Cassern? What's a Cassern? Can I build a Cassern? Oh, speaking of building, I lost my altar back there somewhere. I need to put this up before I randomly lose Thoris and get super punished for it. And here's Aiden Paranold. Everyone's favorite guy named Aiden Paranold. You can't prove me wrong. There are no guys named Aiden Paranold who you like more than Aiden Paranold. Dang, that guy looks skeevy. Checks out given who he is. Money? Oh, he transmuted one of my guys. I'm just going to burn a Dispel on this because it's annoying me. I can Dispel over matters of personal taste, right? And we completed another upgrade. Let's get... So if I get this, does it count as animal war training for my base knights? Okay, General Hoth is going. That means I go as well. All track defenders are cleaning this group up super hard, but I really should have thought this attack through. But at least they're already pulling guys out of their base, I guess? Yeah, this is great. This is what winning looks like. They're hitting my allies' guys and not mine. And Turalian is pushing out. That's good. That's good for me. Let's throw down some healing. And since we've already cleaned up this defense force, let's push into the space. Thoris Storm's Wrath. So, the last map I played before this, in actual recording order, was the Arcane map, and this feels very distinctly like having War Aura. I'm seeing a lot of similarities between these two builds. Heck, I'm even spamming Healing Wave again. Okay, that heroic mortar team must survive. I will not allow the death of mortar teams. Could have brought some peasants to repair these catapults. And that attack is going as well as I expected it to. That is to say, terrible. But my attack's going great, so hopefully Hoth will redirect his forces onto the other bases instead of just sitting around doing nothing once I've cleaned these guys up. But even then, these guys were attacking at Turalian space, so it's all winning if we can get rid of the space. No downside to it. Oh, enemy hero's back. Oh no, anyway. Alright, wake that guy up. Let's throw this. Let's scroll so we can conserve mana on our guys. Wake Thoris up. Thoris Trollbane does an insane amount of damage with his buff up, personally and contributing to the army as a whole. Get a catapult. Back at home. Get some shield masters to replace the guys we're losing in this engagement. And let's take down that castle. We are running out of juice, so I want to end this fight quickly. Heck, maybe General Hoth will launch his next attack if I can keep this going long enough. Alright, keep the mortar alive. And, oh. Okay. Looks like King Paranold decided to bypass that Trollbane base. That's cool. Or not Trollbane. I'm Trollbane. He bypassed into my base. Rude. And to my annoyance, I think that means I have to go home. Let's spin up the production so we can be as annoying as possible on the way out here. And let's see how much of the spell casting we can get rid of. I assume we live this. This feels survivable. Taking Paranoid, catch. It's me, your best friend, consequences. Unfortunately, this is the point where I have to admit that I need some rest on this army. Fighting like this is exhausting. Let's start cranking out priests. Let's start cranking out a couple of... Let's go for bowmen, and we need catapults. It looks like somewhere in the chaos we did, in fact, lose the mortar. Rest in peace. What are you guys? Pain in my ass. Ah, yes. The random one-footman timing. How are these two knights alive still? And what even is this attack wave? What is this? King Paranoid, what are you cooking? Did I just get the defense force baited into my base somehow? I guess this is my mining base now. Oh, and I never actually did anything about the orc side objective. Maybe now's the moment to do that since my whole army's down here anyway. Where's this alleged orc general? The orcs have been attacking our back for too long. Kill the general to discourage the next assaults. It's a shame I lost friend Flair. I think the smart thing to do here is just send a knight to go scout and see where the general is. And then play it from there. Oh, look. Poor guys. How fun. Okay, so is the headshot thing just crits? It looks like the headshot thing's just crits. There's a group of orcs down here. Now what do I do with that information? I guess under cover of the Turalian attack, we should go down there. Oh, look, it's the orc attack. This is definitely going to be worth it to remove. And this base appears annoyingly functional. But hopefully Turalian can clean up some more of the production in there. Since this fight appears to be going pretty well. Lots of shinies on these guys. Fanaticism. What? Several nobles of Alterac turned against Paranold. Use this diversion to arrest him, Thoris. Oh. I am in the worst position to exploit that. But hey, watching my enemy's base get gutted is always a pleasure. Bale Bleakstare. Never heard of him. I guess now I'm about to prove why. Firehand Gauntlets. Okay, that's a good item. If I was playing this as part of a campaign in particular, that would definitely be worth it. So the Alliance Loyalists are doing a lot of work. It seems like they're actually building things on the back of this. Maybe this distraction will still be going by the time I get there. Get our final upgrade, and let's see what's in this base. Cool stuff. Let's have this link up with this army. So much chaos in this base. Cursors? What's a cursor? Is that just a guy who yells fuck at his enemies? Loyalists are still going. Go team. Meanwhile, I am experiencing it running across the entire map. General Hoth seems to be going. This is cool. I like this map. Ah, but the one group that's not in a giant mess, Paranold's Fist, is sending an attack wave right into mine. Let's put a stop to that. Do the shout, do the shout. And Paranold's Fist has been removed from functionality. He's been defisted. Alright, let's go with Hoth and get rid of this player. Maybe it would be smarter to just go for the king now, but I want to take the sure thing. This is juicy. Okay, we need to get rid of all of those lightning shields. I'm in lightning shield hell today, apparently. I'm going to send some peasants forward to patch up these catapults. And the loyalists are getting cleaned up. Doesn't matter, though. There isn't going to be anything left to protect Paranold by the time this distraction's done with. Once again, lightning shield. There's no end to the lightning shields. And Alterac Defenders is getting cleaned up by Terralion. I do feel kind of bad for these people. Really dying in the name of loyalty here. And I could have saved them if I had simply attacked in a different direction. But they will not be forgotten. In fact, let's just run over here and deal with the king's castle while that's happening. All his guys are all the way over there. There's nothing protecting the king's base. Okay, there are some guys, but we can clean this stuff up pretty fast. What's this ladder do? Lever. Ladder? Ladder. Go Terralion, distract the army while I take out that base. This base. That base. Whatever. Point is, we are winning the game right now. Oh, look, it's pop-up tower spam. Let's clean this up before it becomes a proper tower spam. Meanwhile, there's somehow that last farm of the Alliance loyalists. You will be remembered. As choosing to die for the Alliance in a time where the Alliance were unambiguously the good guys. General Hoth, congratulations on burning those farms. I'm sure they were putting up a hell of a fight. We need to destroy all the buildings. What exactly is the win con here? Destroy base. I hope it's not every building. I would never have believed in treachery from you, General. You disappoint me. I was fool enough to close my eyes with the orcs, but I will not let you deliberately attack the Alliance. Really bald for Aiden Paranold to be betraying people of treachery. Accusing. To be using the word treachery about anyone who's not named Aiden Paranold. Oh, it's a Spadson. Discern? Or like Seasdern. Fucking hell, y'all. Where's Aiden? On the attack. Fine by me. If he's not stopping himself from losing. Not stopping himself from losing. Plus 125 damage on these catapults is just ridiculous. Okay, yeah. What building did I miss? I guess that guy's still alive. But it said him, not his base. It had said his base, not him. Where is the objective? Oh, we did just have to kill him. Are you absolutely certain about what you just said? I swear it on my life, Mason told me everything we served together before the Scourge. So King Thoris laid siege to Alterac City, while General Half, top of their army, betrayed his king, and all of this in a full-scale battle? It sounds unreal. I lied. None of us truly know the full tale of what happened there, but I can tell you this, fighting against our own neighbors, allies, even old friends, that was never what the Alliance was meant for. True, Sergeant, but still, with all due respect, sir, look at the Alliance now. We can't exactly say it's endured through the years. At least we're still united against a common foe. Better that than turning our swords on each other. And we will continue fighting the undead scourge until we reclaim what was stolen from us. Our homes, our lives, our future. This is far from over, men. Sergeant, I want the camp ready to break at dawn. We march for Torrenville at first light. Yes, me lord. Well, that's a compelling advertisement for a campaign if I've ever seen one. I had fun with the custom units. I don't really have any complaints about the design, except maybe that the opening macro was a little slow, but for the purposes of a showcase like this, that's just fine because it gave me time to actually learn the faction and get to explore the new units. And then I got to do some really cool play with allies. So, all in all, good times, good times. Thank you for sending this in, and I am signing off.